What up, though? It's Big Papa Skeeter and
Big Mama Neezy
and
Big Baby London.
What is the winner?
London, say hi.
And this episode of the Skeeters is brought to you by
Scentbox. Thank you, Scentbox, for sponsoring this video.
It smells so good.
And sponsoring our podcast. For all of you out there, if you do not know what Scentbox is, Scentbox.com is a designer fragrance subscription service.
Yeah.
So every month for $14.95, you get to choose from any designer fragrance. They have over 650 for you to choose from. And you get it in a cute little travel size like this. And you just select it, put it on your calendar, and it ships out to you.
Yeah, man.
And again, let me tell you what my favorite one is. My favorite perfume that they do have is the YSL Libre.
And I like Armani Gold.
Yes, and that's
because real G's gotta stick to the code. No.
They have men and women fragrances, so definitely the code will be in the bio. Make sure you click the link for the code in the bio and sign up for your subscription and get your perfume today.
Man.
Get started,
ain't
you
no
know?
No excuse to be walking around here smelling like must.
None.
Okay? You hear me? Dudes, this goes for you too. Everything Naturally Nay does is rated E for everybody.
You know it.
You know what I'm saying? And I say that it's summertime, you want to be out, you want to be smelling good, you know what I'm saying? Okay, there's no reason to pull up to the cookout smelling like wax. Okay, just so you know. I'm just saying. Hey, you gotta sell it. Hey, you gotta sell it. Look here, wash your ass and get you a subscription to Scentbox so you can smell good. Yeah, here. Order in the court. All right. How's it going? How y'all doing? I'm sorry, we had to take care of the business first.
We're doing good.
When you get into the bag, you gotta make sure. Yeah.
We are doing good.
Okay.
Having an amazing day. Look at Baby London.
What was amazing about the day? Share some snapshots of what was so amazing about your day. Because people say it, oh, it was amazing.
Yeah. London and we had a very fun-filled day. We got to watch the animals outside. We watched the birds. We watched the ducks. We were at the little pond. We watched all the dogs just frolicking.
Oh, you living La Vida Loca, man. It's the good life.
Yeah, we watched the dogs. Watched the neighbors outside. We watched the neighbors' dog always get attacked by
So, okay, I'm glad you're here. I knew we was getting here, but it's scary times over here. So y'all know we live in the suburbs, right? Technically.
We sure do.
But I don't know how they do the municipalities and stuff. So we in the suburbs again, finally. When we first met, you know what I'm saying, we was out in the suburbs of Detroit. Now we in the suburbs of Houston. So while you trade certain things versus, you know what I'm saying, inner city versus suburban life, man, is a whole new thing, right? So watching these animals like beef with each other.
Oh,
okay. It's one thing when the neighbor's pit bull get loose and he go up the alley and bark at the other neighbor's Rottweiler. But we talking like these hawks that are snatching people's dogs up, right?
And walking up on people. Come on now. Let's say they swooping
on people, attacking people. The talons.
Not only the animals.
They head hunting.
Yeah.
Head hunting.
Yeah.
Head hunting bird chirpers.
But it's a war going on.
So the hawks they not playing, right? It's like three hawks. It's three hawks. They be circling, you know what I'm saying, swooping down. You can tell like it's a game to them. Like they swoop and then go back up and high five. They don't really they don't do none of that, right? The ducks on the other hand, right? They post up at different parts of the pond and just chill and just like we outside. They sit on the telephone wire. I didn't even know a duck could sit on the telephone wire. Like
I didn't even know ducks sit in trees.
They in trees. They on the rooftops. Right? And then every morning the ducks will fly and then they not just fly but do a lap around and making their call
yes.
And it's not even a quack. It's just something like that.
They hey, we
here. Bring
what
it.
up?
And so Neezy, what you see this is just a collection of when they happened. But you said today they saw where the hawks was at and got up out the water.
Yes, they got out the water and they flew in between the trees and they flew up on the hawks what's up? We finna sit here too. Y'all sitting on this building? What's up? We right next to you.
Yeah.
Who gonna jump first?
It's intense. And so and the reason y'all oh man, they all in, man. Me and Neezy, when we stayed at the other apartment back in Detroit,
we watched a duck kill a duck.
Yeah.
We did. They of course we know ducks they swim in water, so we didn't think they could drown.
Yeah.
Like they ganged up on this one duck and like sat on her and pushed her all the way down to the
2 ducks went underwater.
Never came up.
Only 1 duck came back.
Exactly. And we watched for like 2 hours to see if this duck.
Yeah, we was outside. We had nothing else better to do. The other ducks got out the water and walked away.
It's not like this duck went down and came up on another side. This duck did not come out.
Never. We looked. And I don't look. I know it's a duck. It ain't a turtle or a frog or nothing. It ain't an amphibian. It can't hold its breath. Like I was, man. It shook me, man. Like I'm like, bro, these ducks is not playing. Oh, but shameless plug. Shout out to the homie Alex King. Y'all make sure y'all go check out his EP on all streaming platforms. It's called A Duck Could Pull a Truck. Yeah, a duck could pull a truck. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out, man. Like a short EP, get you to it. But apparently, man, the ducks is popping, man. I don't know. They mighty.
I see what you did there.
You see that? Slid it in. But I say that because we're talking about the music industry. Did you get a chance to watch Meg The Stallion on Gayle King?
You know I did. I had to get.
What's your thoughts? Because now this is what 2-3 years later, all the stuff is coming out.
It's been that long?
I think so.
Look, that tells you how much I really cared about it. I didn't know it's been that long. But no, honestly, I think that he did shoot her. All the evidence is pointing to that he did shoot her. And that he did.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
He shot her in the foot.
Yeah, in the foot.
And actually, they said when it and everybody, we don't know what happened. So you're saying that this interview, they confirmed that it did happen. A shot was fired. Okay.
Yes.
What they're saying is she didn't get hit directly in the foot. He shot at the ground and it ricocheted into her foot.
Into the back.
Because he was on some damn.
Near her
and shooting at the ground and stuff.
Yeah.
Either way, it's still bad. But I'm just saying it's a difference than is shooting and ricocheting up versus
shooting her exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, directly.
Either way, you playing too much.
Exactly, and nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Nobody got time for that. So according to this interview that she did with Gayle King, yes, he shot her, or it ricocheted to her foot, and she still has the bullet fragments in her foot. So she said, like how it came out in the beginning, that because of the police and everything that was going on, all the police brutality, the BLM, that she said she stepped on a piece of glass after leaving the party.
Gotcha. So in order to protect Tory from
and everybody else
the
that
police
was in the car,
and
she said she stepped on a piece of glass
so that they wouldn't think
and they
to
kept
search.
questioning her like, did you really step on glass? Come on now.
Right.
And she was like, she stuck with her story. And then until she got to the hospital, and the doctor was like, you got bullet fragments in your foot. You ain't stepped on no glass.
Right. And she didn't think that they was gonna dig it out her foot and see the bullet fragments, or she didn't know she had bullet fragments in there.
No, at the time, well, she didn't say. She said she didn't know. She had looked down, but she said at the time she was only thinking about the safety of everybody in the car. She didn't want to just say, "Hey, yeah, it's a gun right here," and the police just start wilding because they did. They pulled the TMZ footage. It was helicopters and everything.
I remember that. I remember when they showed she was walking backwards and stuff.
Yeah.
She was bleeding from her foot. It looked wild. It looked like a Lifetime movie.
She was scared, and she kept saying she was scared.
You're probably wondering how we got here.
So she said that's why she was like, it was just glass because of the police, how many police cars pulled up, and all of the helicopters.
Yeah, it was a wild scene. So they're saying that it did happen, and so after they confirmed that, or she confirmed that, because again now Tory got to say his part if he ever speaks. Were there other was there new information to why what? Because they had an argument at a party or something.
It was an argument at the party that she was at Kylie's house, and she said the argument started because she was ready to go. Yeah. She said she had been there all day, and
you know how that is. You Hollywood with your friends, they ain't never been nowhere, so they like, we want to stay. And you like, man, I'm tired of this industry, so I want to go back and drink.
Basically, that's what it was. She was ready to go, and they got into an argument. Well, she said it wasn't even her argument, actually. People that was in the back seat was arguing.
Which I thought her and Tory was in the back seat.
She said it wasn't their argument. They wasn't arguing.
So they said she
else
wanted to go
at first, and she got out the car, and they like, nah, get back in. And then, it escalated from there.
Yeah.
Then it turned into everybody arguing and everybody loud.
Yeah, I got you.
But also what surfaced is her ex-friend text message that went to her
what did the text message
guard.
say? Give us the
It
tea,
said
sis.
to Meg The Stallion, or Meg's security guard, it said, "Help, Tory shot Meg." So that was proof right there, you know.
And what did the security guard do?
I'm
off duty.
They never showed the fire.
Tough titty, young kid. my office hours are between. No. Let's hurry up and end this. All right, come on.
Again, thank you, Scentbox, for sponsoring this podcast and our YouTube video. And for all of you out there, go to naturally_nay with 2 E's on Instagram. Again, you know, right here in between us, we'll put it right here this time. Our logo. And if you go to the website inaudiblerecords.com/naturallynay and get your duo. Also, the link for Scentbox will be in the description below, and it is also on our Instagram page on our link tree. Yep. Sign up, get your subscription, get you some perfume, go try them all.
Yeah, it's got men's fragrances too. So stop using that Axe body wash, bruh. But they ain't got that as part of their thing, do they?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, stop using Axe body wash. Stop using that cheap stuff, man. Get you some good stuff, man. And if you trying to elevate to become a player, you know what I'm saying? But man, I gotta have the smell goods, man. Stop wearing that old stuff that your uncle and them used to wear. That worked for the old chicks. You need something for the new chicks. Scentbox will let you try it out. You know what I'm saying, on the trial basis. Then you get it, and you're like, oh, I can go spend $300 on this
and there's also
cologne
free
set.
exchanges.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you can
send it back. Get
and
you another
change
one.
for another one. Yeah.
And then honestly, man, just keep going with Scentbox, man. You can get by with the samples. Trust me, I have.
It lasts a long time.
Long time. I don't know where that accent came from. It's been a long day.
And guys, we have no other questions. Thank you for watching the Skeeters. Bye.
Bye.